Oops. Hold my phone straight and still. Hello, my riding superstars. This is Sandy. Road trip talk today. And there's been something on my mind, of course. That's why I'm doing these things. But I want to ask you a question. How many times do you get angry with your horse? How many times do you let your emotions take over based upon his behavior? How many times do you question your own behavior when he acts like this and not really understand that if he is giving you a response that you don't like, do you take it personally? Like, it's like, what are you making it mean about you? What I've learned in my horsemanship journey from incredible horsemen that I've had the pleasure and the honor of working with, it's never the horse, it's always you. And when I get angry at a horse, I'm going to wonder why I'm angry, because his behavior is a reflection of what I'm asking him to do. Maybe he's trying to give me the answer and I'm putting too much pressure on him. Maybe he's confused. And I'm a firm believer in when you're asking a horse to do anything, you first ask, then you tell, then you reinforce. If you go right to reinforcement, it could possibly scare him. It could confuse him. It could make him do something that his behavior you may not understand why he's doing something. For example, today we were working on with a student's horse, Bond, that every time she took off the halter when she turned him out for the day, he would turn, bolt, and run. He would turn and run, and he would kick up as he would turn and bolt. Okay, super dangerous. And she would get angry with him and call him stupid and really blame him for the behavior, instead of taking the time it takes to teach him to soften, tip his nose to her when she's taking off the halter, and stand and wait. Okay, so today we did just that. Okay, we're practicing on flexing from the ground, softening from the ground, tipping his nose to her, and releasing the slightest try. Every time he would soften, you release. Every time you would soften, you release. Instead of the alternative, which is taking off the halter with his nose tipped to the outside, where he could whip his hindquarters around and really nail you. And it was just something that concerned me with her, and I don't want her hurt. It's very dangerous. So today we took the time it took to get him to be willing and respectful, and we took the steps to teach him that it's okay to tip the nose, to soften, to allow her to take off the halter and to back away. And if he wanted to run, which we're working on, if he wanted to trot off, or no problem, but she's already away from him where she won't get hurt. Okay, so getting angry with a horse is counterproductive. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve him. It just allows him to not want to be with you, because your emotions are high and his emotions are high, and it's counterproductive to get mad at him and blame him for something that you've never taught him to do. So take the time it takes to teach your horse to be willing and respectful. Ask, tell, reinforce. And I totally believe in discipline. Now, if they're truly that you're asking in all the right ways and he's still being disrespectful, then by all means you're going to discipline him. Discipline him by moving his feet, disengaging his hindquarters, allowing him, sending him off around you, and then asking him again to stand still while we take the halter off. Okay, that's the discipline I'm talking about. Not beating him, not getting pissed off at him, not blaming him for doing something you're exactly asking him to do, which is bad behavior. So there's always a way to teach a horse the respectful and willing way, and he will surprise you. Okay, like he surprised her today when we took the time it took to actually teach him the right way to remove the halter in the pasture when all his buddies are waiting for him at the other end. And she was surprised how little time it did take to teach him this one simple thing about removing the halter when you're turning your horse out. So make sure that you check in with yourself. How are you feeling inside? Any anger does not serve you, does not serve your horse at all, has no business around your horse at all. And I'm telling you right now that your horse only wants to be safe around you. If they'd rather be with their buddies in the beginning, that's fine. Okay, we're going to take this incrementally. But teaching them to really be safe around you and you be safe around him is the number one game here. All right, until next time, ride well, be well, and I'll talk to you later. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.